Okay, it's time. So, what the heck is Gwen 10 UAF? Well, it's the story of the Gwen 10 tetralogy. Set during the events of UAF, and for those of you who don't know, Gwen 10 is a fanfiction series I started, but now I have help on, where I took Ben 10 Classic and rewrote it as if Gwen 10 was the protagonist throughout. That series quickly expanded, and truthfully, I didn't think it lasts more than 2, maybe 3 seasons of 13 episodes. However, with extra support from Ruby Shards and Fosterlater, I managed to get it to 7 seasons. Like all good things, it did eventually have to come to a close. Now we've got Gwen 10 UAF, a script-like series focusing on covering the arcs in the UAF era. To give a brief blurb, we start 4 years after Gwen 10 Classic. In that time span, Gwen has taken off the Omnitrix and has returned to a normal life. However, when her grandpa Max finds himself caught up in an alien conspiracy, she takes on the initiative and puts the Omnitrix back on. Now recalibrated, the Omnitrix allows Gwen to change into 10 new aliens, this batch being one she has never been able to use regularly before. However, she's not alone as she has 2 teammates working alongside her. Her cousin, Ben Tennyson, has been a hero ever since they took on Vilgax when they were 10, equipped with a mask from the future, a hoverboard from a crystalline friend, and the proto he took from Mount Rushmore way back in the day. Along with the mana he inherited from his grandma, he is a force to be reckoned with. But in his 5 years being a hero, he hasn't lost his sense of fun or adventure. Alongside the two is former foe-turned-friend Kevin Levin, able to absorb any material into his body to create a coating of armor around his body. This bad guy has a tech-savvy mind and a past he's constantly on the run from. The trio works together to try and find Grandpa Max and to take down the hybrid invasion. Now for some other stuff about it, shall we start with the 10 aliens she'll have? Swamp Fire, Echo Echo, Humongosaur, Big Chill, Jet Ray, Chromastone, Wrath, Spider Monkey, Lodestar, and Brainstorm. Of course, what's any good season without any episodes to make it up? Let's begin. Episode 1, Gwen 10 Returns, Part 1, 20th of December. The beginning of the series. Grandpa Max has gone missing. Gwen, Ben, and an old partner of Max's managed to elaborate team up to try and find Max. Putting back on the Omnitrix, Gwen finds herself out of practice and shocked when she comes across a familiar face, and a group of knights she had thought disbanded years ago. Episode 2, Gwen 10 Returns, Part 2, 20th of December. The mission quickly expands from just finding Max when the group finds themselves taking on the Forever Knights. But with a sacrifice from Labrid, the alien force is formed, and the trio becoming a real team find themselves moving in deep with the DNA alien conspiracy. Episode 3, Kevin's Big Score, 27th of December. Kevin's past has a way of keeping up with him, no matter how fast he drives away. In an attempt to help Ben and Gwen, Kevin finds himself back in his old ways. However, it has a purpose, and one he hopes his newfound friends will understand. Episode 4, Everybody Talks About the Weather, 3rd of January. Alan Albright is new to his powers, but finds himself being blamed for tons of fires that are happening all around the farm. However, when the trio roll up, they find out that the answer goes much deeper than just some vandals. All That Glitters, 10th of January. With Alan being recruited to join the team whenever needed, Ben is quickly trying to push for them to expand the team, now seeing it was possible. However, while Ben tries to add a sketchy recruit, Kevin is the first to point out that something suspicious is going on. Gwen finds herself infatuated with Michael, however. Along with this, girls start acting like zombies that have been going around town causing havoc wherever they go, intentional or not. A set of cousins have to learn they can't rush a team together. Episode 6, Be Knighted, 17th of January. In a conflict removed from the trio, they find themselves being wrangled into a war between the Forever Knights and a dragon. However, the conflict isn't as cut as dry as they'd like to make it out to be. Episode 7, Reflective Glory, 24th of January. Ben's old bullies try to make some quick cash off of Ben's superheroics. However, Gwen tries to get rid of them as to hide her secret identity. Tensions rise fast as the trio find themselves taking on a DNA alien nest and a hybrid. Episode 8, Max Out, 31st of January. When Gwen's brother goes missing, the trio hunt for him, finally reuniting with Grandpa Max along with finding Ken. However, the reunion with Grandpa Max wasn't meant to last. Episode 100, 7th of February. Gotta be vague about this one, but it is the 100th episode overall of Gwen 10 and I'm really excited for it. Episode 10, Plumber's Helpers, 14th of February. From a new perspective, we see how others are handling the DNA alien invasion, as a duo of a Tetraman and Kinestellaron work together to see who they take on as threats. The pair having to deal with a recent loss, clouding their judgment. Episode 11, Birds of a Feather, 21st of February. During a fight of DNA aliens, the trio come across an arachnochimp, Simeon, the Prince of Arachna, or he would be if a power crystal wasn't stolen from him. Gwen is quick to help out somebody in need. However, there seems to be a lot more monkey business going on than she wants to admit. Episode 12, Gold Trouble, 28th of February. The cousin's Anodite cousin is sent to Earth to see how to become a better person. Things quickly escalate as the Knights manage to spring a trap on Sunny, capturing her, Sunny then wants to take things to the most extreme level. Ben and Gwen have to figure out how to stop their anodyne cousin while still taking on a horde of knights. Episode 13, A Chip on His Shoulder, 6th of March. Ben and Gwen leave town to link back up with the Secret Saturdays. They investigate a factory in a cryptid-infested area, trying to figure out what the plan of the hybrid are. However, in Bellwood, Kevin finds himself having to run from his past when repo men come to collect what he owes. However, he finds himself a friend he only met once, but one who's willing to help, even if she's not all together. Coming out with each episode will be an alien world shot correlating with an alien from the group. In order, there will be Methanos Sonorosia, Terrorino, Kilms, Aeropella, The Legends and Myths of the Crystal Sapiens, Apoplexia, Arachna, Electorant, and Acephalus 4. Finally, the last thing I have to say is that with Gwen 10 returns, I'll be launching the Patreon for my channel. If you can pledge, but don't if you can't. You would be helping me a lot and be helping me to actually be able to pay the people working with me, but I can't force you. With that being said, I guess I'll see you guys on December 20th. Until then, take care. Bye!